Hello. The onions I grew this year were Stewron and Red Baron. Stewron was a success, Red Baron was a total disaster. I've harvested the lot now, they're all out of the bed, and the Stewron are now drying out nicely. But of the 40 Red Baron, I only got 1, 2 or 3 through to harvest time, and even they went soft. So Red Baron was a total disaster. But what I did was, as soon as the onions started to go to seed, I started pulling them out and discarding them. Some I left in just as an experiment to see what would happen, but most of them I pulled out. And when I pulled those Red Baron out, it left space in the bed that something else could perhaps grow in. So I spotted these guys at a local garden centre, and these were onion plants. The Stewron and Red Baron had been grown from onion sets, but these were onion plants. And if I just read you what it says on the back of this label, it doesn't actually tell you the variety of onion, but it gives you a description and some planting and cropping instructions. And the description reads, a well-established variety, popular in France and southern Europe. This bronze-skinned, globe-shaped onion is ideal for raw slicing. Well, that sounds nice, doesn't it? Now, planting and cropping. Plant mid-March onwards, preferably with a cloche or other frost protection. For cropping, September onwards. Well, it's September now. Okay, but I didn't plant them in March because in March the Red Baron was still growing in the onion bed, and so the Stewron, and everything looked okay at that point. And the second opportunity of planting, or plant around July to grow over winter for cropping in early spring. Well, I didn't plant them in July either. I planted them somewhere between March and July. So I've actually done neither. I haven't planted them for cropping in September, and I haven't planted them for cropping next year. I've planted them somewhere in between. So I've got a bit of a dilemma now. These guys have come on really well, and when we go outdoors I'll show you that. And I could probably take them now, or I could leave them to overwinter. Now some of them I think have started to fall over, so I think it might be prudent to take them now, mightn't it, rather than take a chance to overwinter them, particularly if they look as though they've stopped growing. What do you think? Anyway, we'll go outside, we'll have a look at these guys, and also while I'm out there I'm going to take a couple of beetroot. We need a couple of beetroot indoors today. So this is an onion update with a beetroot twist. Come on then, let's go. Come on Mom, I'm going in the garden. Come on sweetheart. These are the onions. We're in the middle of September. The main crop onions, Stewron and Red Barons, they were out a month ago at least. They're well dried off now. Not the Red Barons, of course, didn't get any, did I? But these guys have come on really well. And I think they're big enough to harvest now. And I probably will do that. They're starting to bend over now. Well, I'll just show you that. And I've got a tennis ball just for size comparison. You get a feel for how big these guys are. Here they are falling over. Okay, so I don't think those guys are going to grow through winter, are they? And I suspect the others will fall over as well. There's quite a bit of dead vegetation. It's a tennis ball. How's that look? The size of this guy, yeah. And they feel quite sound actually. They're a solid onion. I hope you can see this. I don't know whether you can or not. I'm on the wrong side of the camera really. That's the tennis ball. These are the onions. What do you think? Not bad. I'm glad I done that. It was desperation really when all those redskins went to seed, but these guys have done the business, so to speak. Okay, let's go and get a couple of beetroot. Come on. These are the beetroot. The variety is Boltardy. I want to try and get two the same size. It's much better when you cook these things if they're the same size. And also I've still got that tennis ball in my pocket. So we'll pop that down with the beetroot, again just to give you some sort of perspective. So we'll take this guy first. Okay. Looking good, no cracks, no splits. And I've spotted one back here, I think it's about the same size. About there. Oh, I've got a bonus one that we didn't really intend to get. But yeah, how's that looking? Right, where's that tennis ball? Oh, there it is. How's that? Are you getting it? What do you think? Decent beetroot, aren't they? I'm happy with those. Are you happy with those beetroot, Moll? Molly wants that ball. There you are. Go on, take it. Go on. I'll come with you in a minute. Go on. Good girl. That's Molly on the way out knocking the camera. She wants me to throw that ball for her. We'll sort these beetroot out first, Moll, and then we'll go and play with that ball. There we go. Couple of nice beetroot and a bonus. And Molly. Go on then, sweetheart. Try and knock that camera over. Come on. Help. Hey, help. Good girl.